What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Ace and Sunny Tech and Gaming channel. Today I'm going to be playing a little Holy Potatoes. We're in space from Daylight Studios and Rising Star Games. Thanks to the folks down at Rising Star Games for giving me the opportunity to play this here on the channel and feature it here. But yeah, let's delve straight into this. We are going to continue the game as I have played the game quite a bit already. And let me say, folks, this is a fun game. So let me preface this by saying that this game has been on Steam and it has a lot of good reviews on Steam. Actually, what are we sitting at? A mostly positive with about 250 reviews there on Steam, so that's excellent. That is definitely excellent to have good reviews on Steam. So let's get this started off. This is like a sim type game, or management, I should say, around that. If you guys have ever played FTL, it's kind of in that same vein. So yeah, so I'm just kind of got to go through this and kind of explain some mechanics of the game, and yeah, and let me say the game's just a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun. But let's get into it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So right off the bat, let me go straight to the bridge. Basically, this is a turn-based type game as well. You're gonna have ships that are gonna be battling it out against each other. You set up weapons. You have a crew. You hire your crew. You have a main pilot. There's like a story to the game as well. And yeah, and basically the premise of the game is you kind of go at your own pace a little bit. There is a little bit of a timer that happens, and you guys will check that out in a bit. It's actually on the bottom right with 18. It says 18 souls left. And you upgrade your weapons, you upgrade your entire ship, you train your crew. We have the training quarters here. We have the research lab, and with the research lab, you can actually get like upgrades for your whole ship. So I'm gonna go straight kind of into combat, so you guys can kind of check out some of the stuff, and maybe the mechanics of what I'm showing you right now will make a little bit of more sense. So let's jump straight into the explore. So that's my ship right there. I have a crew already. I have level weapons. When you take out another ship, there will be drops that can happen, and you can get other weapons off their ships as well. So I actually have 3 weapons set up. When you first start off the game, you only get 2. So I've played a little bit enough. Now I haven't delved too deeply into the game, but yeah, you guys can kind of see that on the top right. You got a bunch of resources, and you got your money. Your money is what you use to kind of train people to buy upgrades for the ship. And basically every time you kind of go to a planet, you explore it. So there's solar systems, and each solar system will have planets in it, and you kind of go through each planet. And yeah, so let's just go straight into it. There's a distress signal. It's a cargo ship. They're stranded and asking for help with repairs. Really, what do they need? They need some materials to patch up their shit up, and they're willing to pay for help. I think our engineers could probably do their repairs without the extra materials. What do you think? We'll send our crew over to help. So there's little scenarios like this that'll happen when you explore a planet. When you explore that planet, either you can fail or not fail with these little scenarios, and you'll get money typically, or you can get resources. The resources on the top right also help craft weapons and stuff like that. Faye beams a few of their engineers over to the cargo ship, and they help the ship finish up the repairs. They're sent back with praise and commendation, and we got $500, 500 for starch. So that starch, like I said on the top right, is going to be used pretty much for everything. To buy upgrades for your ship, to upgrade your actual weapons, to craft your weapons. There is crafting with the weapons. So we're gonna skip past this. Can we just go for a little bit, please? Cassie begs. I said fine. Let's see what happens. Woohoo! You're the best little sister ever. Pulls up. Oh, we lost 20 fuel. Oh no! You do have fuel as well. So the game has a little bit of a limitation there. You kind of can't just do whatever you want. You gotta have to plan out a little bit. A large blue block with the words police box on it phases in. Alright, let's kind of go through it. Who are you? Don't remember. Oh, wait. Alright, let's kind of skip through it. The strange potato takes a long item out of his coat pocket and looks at Cassie and Faye with a bright grin. His eyes are sparkling. Let's go. Yeah, of course. Excellent. Anyways. This is like a new scenario. Oh, that didn't do anything. Okay. So every time you go to a solar planet, I've been to a solar system, I'm sorry. There has been objectives and part of the story, so I'm only on the second one. Ooh, I can lend you some starch for a cab home. We can give you a lift. Let's give him money. That's something I typically do. So gave him money, and I actually didn't get into a single battle. Wow, that's a little shocking. That's easily the first time that's happened. All right, so what's going to happen is we're just going to go right back into it. It says I completed an objective, so let me press this. Can't believe this is part of the story. The princess, Captain Cassie's here to save the day, never fear. This must be Queen Julia, then. Can't believe she's still alive after all this time. Makes me wonder what preservatives she uses. Pretty sure that sinister-looking machine has something to do with all this. Can you disable it or something to hack it? I don't know. You use your nerdy superpowers. I don't know. I have no idea what these controls do. I could end up putting us to sleep if I press the wrong button. I don't know. Stand back. Cassie, what are you taking out of your wrench? You're not going to be able to reverse engineer this. I, the great Captain Cassie, shall defeat the dragon and free the princess from her slumber. Uh-oh. I should have seen that coming. The dragon has been defeated. Queen Julia. What's going on? Good morning, Your Majesty. I'm Captain Cassie. This is Spay. We are the ones who freed you from your slumber. Thank you so much, Captain Cassie. My edibles are in your debt. May I ask what happened? All right, I'm going to skip through this a little bit. These can take quite a while. Do you have any idea who did this? Goggles and mustache. This kind of sounds like Gigi. I'm sorry. Did you say something? Oh, this probably. So there's I've noticed there's been boss battles too, and I've so far faced one boss, with the exception of the tutorial. So many. Oh shoot! So many galaxies to conquer. So many planets to enslave. Is Gung Fu? Oh, I don't know what she's saying there. Oh, she's evil. Oh no! And she's on the ship. I guess I could have skipped all that. All right. I kind of want to pay attention a little bit to the story, so we have 57 fuel. That's good enough to explore. Let's keep exploring so you guys can actually see some combat here. Okay, so we're just going to go straight into it. I'm starting to lose fuel, so I'm going to have to go back to the hub city. So here we go. We finally got into a battle. You guys can check this out. So each weapon can kind of have their strengths and weaknesses. There's some weapons that are direct, but then there's other weapons that'll do splash damage and AoE damage to the whole ship. Most of my weapons are all splash damage. I kind of find that that's the best route to go. But I am noticing that this hull here has a lot of HP. It's at 1200 HP. That's the most I've encountered yet. So the difficulty is ramping up for me. So this is my level 2 weapon. And keep in mind, all the weapons do have like levels. Level 1, level 2. So we're going to fire. There is the charge mechanic, if you guys see that. I have 3 weapons set up on my ship. Oh shoot, did I take damage? Okay. As you can see, the charge keeps going up. In order to power up all 3 weapons, I have to have enough charge. If you guys look at the numbers there on the top right with the little electricity symbol, it shows that for me, in order for me to fire all 3 weapons, I would need 9 charge. But every turn I'm gaining charge, so you have to kind of pick and choose. And kind of how you set up your shit. There's also a hull, as you guys can see. I have a shield here as well, so I can kind of choose where to kind of defend with one of my slots. One of my weapon slots or my hull's taking too much damage, I can get that shield and focus it to protect the weapons and stuff like that. And I've noticed in this game, you don't want to lose any of your weapons because it really cripples you. So we're just going to keep firing at these guys. There is like healing mechanics. There's debuffs. There's a lot of depth to the combat, which I like a lot. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and continue to fire with these 2. After this turn, I should be able to use my 3rd weapon. So they are hurting me. We are healing though. I do have it set up to heal. One of my weapons, I think it's that pink weapon. Every time I do damage, it'll heal the lowest part of the ship. So okay, so I already destroyed their weapons and now they're wanting to run away, but we are not gonna let them get away. We're gonna keep attacking. I've never accepted their offer to take money. So I'm not sure what positive that would have. I always destroy it. So as you can see, the hull is about to get wrecked. See if we can hit them with that. There it is. 1,000 destruction bonus. And you guys saw I got a level 2 flashbang. Ooh, I'm going to have to check that weapon out because I don't have a lot of level 2 weapons. So after this, I'm going to check that out. So this is back to the scenarios that you guys saw. How valuable is their cargo? Oh, shoot. Oh, I didn't see what happened. It looked like I got negative money, so I guess I chose wrong there. So we got another scenario. I'm going to do this again. Starch, hull HP. Ooh, I keep taking hull HP. Oh, that's the negative I got. I thought I was losing starch. Wait, what? Hessie's walking around a wallet. She picks it up and checks the content. Fine. Not even starch. There we go. So we got more money. Alright, we're going to get another battle. My hull might have taken a ton of damage. Yep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure my shield is protecting my hull just because it's kind of vulnerable right now. And we're just going to level their hull. Actually, their hull is really weak. Actually, I screwed up. Let me aim at the... Okay, no, I am aiming at the hull. So let's just keep bombarding them right now. The game definitely has more strategy to it too. Like, because I have all AoE weapons and splash damage weapons, I'm just attacking the hull and then letting everything else kind of die as I directly attack the hull. If you guys can see, they also have their shield set up on their hull as well. So if I had a more direct weapon, I would be a little more strategic where I'm aiming. I would be taking out their weapons before their hull, actually, because if they don't have any weapons, they're not killing you. So when I first started playing, I kind of always attacked the hull and kind of found that the better strategy was to actually take out the other opposing ship's weapons. Alright, so let me see the damage on my ship. So right now, slot 2, all 3 of my slots are pretty beat up, actually. That's not good. That's not good at all. We need to actually focus the shield on the lowest one, which would be slot 3. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Slot 3. So all 3 can attack now. There we go. Perfect. Now he wants to escape. Well, obviously, we're not going to let him. But the damage has been done to my ships. And the thing with that is the forward battles that I continue to go forward with will have me... Okay, see, and the good thing is I finished it, but I would have had my ship weakened going into other battles, so we did get those 2 level 2 weapons. We're going to see if we can actually craft those weapons, so I think we're running out of fuel too, so what I'll do is I'll go to the hub so you guys can check out some of the mechanics there, but let's see if we can craft this weapon. So it's going to go to the crafting workshop. We have to assign one of our crew, so the cool thing is, just because you have a crew doesn't mean that they're all going to be people who are just people manning the guns. You need them to craft as well. So I'm going to go ahead and assign him here. And we actually have to choose a weapon. So we have this flashbang level 2 weapon. Oh, we have a pea shooter too. And I think that's the one we already have, right? Succubus, like level 2. Actually, I have a lot of level 2 stuff. We just needed to craft it. So let's go ahead and do that. It is going to take a turn. So I'm going to just go ahead and just craft. Are these all the same? Accuracy medium, crit low. Okay, so let's just craft one and see what happens. So he's going to craft that. And we are going to get out of here. Let's go to the travel. We're going to go to the hub. So I don't know where that's at. It's right here. Okay. Training quarters. So we crafted that weapon that I had set up, which is awesome. Blinding, 20% chance to blind, which means that I would be blinding the weapons of the other team. 20% chance to blind, so that's really cool. So here we can buy, sell weapons, hire crew. I'm gonna check out the crew. It's usually the first thing I check for. This guy looks all cool. Laser defense. So they all have their bonuses, and they can gain more bonuses in the training area, which is awesome. So we got railgun. Wave specialist. What's that? Chance producing wave. Better wave with crafting. 10% damage for wave defense. That's a new one. I don't know what wave is. That's like a new mechanic. Wave might. This one's got wave too. 10% for waves. Wave fortification. So let's take one of these wave dudes because I've never seen it before. Who's got the better one? Oops. 5% chance to produce a better wave when crafting. I don't really like that one, so we're going to get this one. So we're going to proceed and buy that. That's going to take $3,000 off. All right, sweet. Here we can do upgrades for the ship. This is really important right here. So you can upgrade the ship. Hull reinforcements. What's that? That's hull HP. We should actually do that. So let's go ahead and purchase that. We don't have the money, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell some of my weapons. We got shield generator, shield gain per turn. That's like important too. We're going to end up having to come back, but let's go ahead and sell. So we can sell resources, but I don't want to do that. Let's sell weapons. So we just crafted that weapon right there. Are these any different? Medium, medium. So we can sell one of these. We don't need 2 weapons. Oh, and they give a decent amount of cash, which is excellent. We just crafted a flashbang, so we're going to go ahead and sell that as well. That should buy us enough money to craft an upgrade for the ship. And I think I wanted hull reinforcement, right? Level 3. Is there anything else? Fuel would be nice. So let's go ahead and proceed. Sweet. Alright, so let's go back to the ship. So our fuel's back to 100, so you have to go back to the hub to get your fuel. We're starting to go a little bit low on fuel. Alright, sweet. So let me look at that new weapon I got. So the cool thing is here, we have the station set up for the weapons. Assigned to station 1. So that's the new weapon I crafted. So assigned to station 2 is a succubus. So let's actually get rid of this weapon. So we're gonna unequip this whole area. We're gonna set up that new weapon we just crafted. Flashbang missile. And we're gonna set a crew. I think we have a missile crew member. Just need to find out who that is. So we have Kusa Kusa. I actually recruited him last time, so we're gonna set him up. And then we need to upgrade that weapon. I think I could craft a level 2 succubus weapon. So let's go ahead and do that. See right here. So let's craft this level 2 so that way we get a stronger part. And as you can see, it takes up resources as well. And I do have the resources, so we're going to get that going. But we need to assign our crafter to do it, though. Mr. George Looney. It's a reference to George Clooney. We got Scallion Johansson. Spuffy. I guess you guys know who Scallion Johansson would be. We got Jerry Maguire, too. Smashing. Sweet. So he's crafting that weapon. By the time we get to the next spot, we're going to be able to upgrade her. So let's do that. We'll do one more battle. So let's see. Where's the game telling me to go? Is there... No? Okay. So it costs fuel to get to these ships. Let's see. Small, medium. Alright, let's hit up a medium spot. This should be interesting. And the difficulty's a little higher, too. I'm guessing the more difficulty, the more chance I have at some cash. So that weapon should have been crafted. Sweet, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get that set up. Crafting workshop. Oops, it's at the bridge. So we are going to unequip the station. We're gonna get that, and then we're gonna get Miss Johansson. Where's she at? Oh, already messing up. There we go. Let's get, where's she at? Miss Johansson's gonna man that gun, and we're just gonna go straight into it. Do one more battle. One more planet so you guys can check that out. Let's do it. So we took the fuel to get to the planet. It takes fuel every time you land on a planet as well. So there it is, -12. So you got to watch out for that. So we're going to be stuck on this planet for a while because if we were traveling to another planet, it'd take up too much. Exterminate, exterminate. Cassian Fair, robotic voice sounding through the marketplace. All right, let me skip through all this. Yeah, here he is. Alright, I don't know what that was about. Oh, here we go. Alright, so their hull's at 1,000. I think we still have all AoE weapons, so we are just gonna go ham here. Perfect. Actually, shoot. Did I do that right? Let's go. That one. So that first weapon we got on slot 1, we actually got it through the boss battle, so... There it is. They're attacking us now. So everything's a little leveled up. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and put my shield on slot 3 because it's actually taking a ton of damage. Oof. Alright. So everybody's attacking now. Beautiful. Have we taken out any of their weapons yet? Oh, man. That's a tough ship. What are they at right now? 137 on slot 1. Okay. Just keep attacking that hull. Oh, wow. We still haven't taken out that weapon. So how am I doing? Everything's pretty high level, high HP right now because we're healing through the mechanics. One of the reasons I'm healing is because I bought the mechanic to heal my parts every turn. That's one of the things that you can learn. This is like the longest battle I've had. Nice, there it is. So we got another flashbang level 2 salvage. That's kind of useless. Hopefully we get a different weapon here. Skip through this. All right, we ended up getting a little part. There's like little collectibles too. It looks like we picked up one of those. So he's healing 2 every turn, so that's gonna be interesting. All right, let's see if we can. Oh shoot! How did I might have messed up there. So these are the ships that usually have the hulls that are really weak. Yep, 448. So we're literally just gonna keep firing at their main hull while everything takes splash damage. It's cool to have a weapon. I think one of the 3 weapons that are direct damage. That way you destroy the hull a little quicker. So there's a bit of strategy going, but right now I'm just rolling with these 3 weapons for whatever. The one slot 2 heals, and with my mechanic of healing every turn, I just feel like it kind of keeps me safe because I have gone through fights where I've lost my I've lost slots, I've lost weapons. And when you're down to 1 weapon, you're really like severely handicapped. So you don't really want to go that route. So I've placed an emphasis on trying to heal everything. Oh my goodness. There we go. We got it. Well, we keep getting that flashbang. That's too bad. All right. Exploration complete. Beautiful. So we found a key item. It said we didn't lose any weapons. We got a bunch of resources and we got some starch. Perfect. And then we could take those weapons we got and sell them too, which is excellent. All right, so let me show you real fast the research lab, and you guys can see it. I showed this earlier, but with this, and a lot of these are really expensive, you can kind of get upgrades for your ship, like reduced fuel costs, exploration, starch increase, which is the money, and when a weapon becomes destroyed, the assigned engineer has a 50% chance to avoid trauma. So when one of your weapons gets destroyed, the person manning that gun ends up getting kind of taken out of commission. So they're not dead or anything, but yeah. So wanted to show you guys that real fast. But you guys can see this is kind of the crux of the game. I think the only negative I would say is that the combat seems like it can be a little bit repetitive. The boss fights tend to have the juicier strategy happening. Outside of that, outside of the combat that can get a little bit repetitive, I love the progression of this game. I love how you can upgrade and you can hire your own crew, and I love stuff like that. And one thing I didn't mention too is the graphics of this game. They're excellent. They're excellent. I love the style. Just there's a certain style that I love in like that cartoony vein, and I love that style. So yeah, this game, Holy Potatoes, We're in Space. Excellent game. Not too pricey there on the eShop. It's also on Steam too, so keep that in mind. But yeah, I absolutely recommend this game. There's nothing on it on the Switch that I'm aware of. Not like an FTL type game. So if you're a big fan of FTL and you have a Switch and you want that type of game, this is what this is. And Holy Potatoes, they have different types of games like this too. So I'm hoping to see more of their games on the Switch. They have other types of games. I know there's like a shop management one and stuff like that. So I'm hoping those come onto the Switch too, because I've really enjoyed this game and enjoyed my time with it. And it's one of those games I can see me continuing to play off these videos. So with that being said, I want to give a special thanks to you guys watching. Thanks for watching here on the channel. And yeah, and that's going to be it for me again. Thanks again for watching, and you guys have a good one. Take care.